Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good
Good
morning.
morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. So just I will recall what we have seen in the last class. One of the main the bottleneck of IPv4, the shortage of IPv address. So for that, we are having many methodology to overcome the shortage. As per our the curriculum and syllabus, we are having subnetting. That means breaking the bigger network into the small network, then assigning the respective IP address. So that is nothing but subnetting. And then we have seen the few problems how to assign network using subnetting procedure. So we will still see a few more problems. Then only easily you can be able to understand what is subnetting. How can be able to assign IP address using subnetting. So last class we have seen about suppose if we are giving anyone the IP address, how can be able to find the first host ID, last host ID, and the broadcast ID. This problem we have seen in the last two problems. Then the next one, for example, the same IP address. This is the given the subnetting IP address. From these things, I want to find a subnet ID for four subnets. Four subnets. Yes, for example, suppose I want to create four subnet in my org. Then I should assign the respective subnet ID for each and every subnet. Because already in the previous class we have seen about three-level hierarchy. So outside the world, this is the rest of the world. This is first hierarchy. Then here we are entering into our organization. Here it is having one more network ID. This is second. In between, we are having the more number of subnets. So this is third order hierarchy. So for each and every subnet, for example, if you take our maybe V80, so the first subnet we are assigning, let us consider for the ET block. Then similarly for SJT, then for MGR block, then for maybe some other spec block or some other block. So for each and every the respective the block, it should be identified with the separate the block ID that is nothing but subnet ID. So suppose that this is our network ID. This is our network ID that has been provided by the ISP, that is Internet Service Provider. If they are providing 10.0.0.0 to our V80 as IP address, for example, from this, I want to divide that into four subnets. So how can be able to assign four subnet, or what are all the four subnet ID? It is the very simple. So since 10, this is a class A. Class A. That means in the class A, this is class A. Since it is a 10, it is a class A. In a class A, I think we have seen the first field, it is network ID, remaining host ID. Suppose we are going for subnets, we should not touch network ID. From these host ID, we are going to allocate few bits for the subnet remaining for host. For example, here we are having 8 field, 8 bit, here 24 bits. I need 4 subnets. So how many bits I should allocate? Suppose for example, out of this 24 bit, suppose I'm allocating 1 bit. So 2 power 1 is 2. What is usable? -2, because always the first field it is network ID, last one is broadcast ID. So I can be able to provide service for the 0 subnet ID if I'm allocating for 1 bit among this 24. Suppose if I'm allocating for 2 bits, so 4 minus 2, so 2 usable subnets. But I need the 4 subnets, so I'm going to allocate 3 bits. So 8 minus 2, 6. Yeah. So if I'm allocating 3 bit to assign to configure subnet, then I can be able to provide service for minimum 4 subnet comfortably. I can be able to provide up to the 6, but I need only 4. So out of this 24 bit, I am going to allocate 3 bit for the subnet. So 10 dot. So remaining last 2 field, it will be as it is. The second field, so first 3 I am allocating for subnet. Remaining I am allocating for, this is subnet ID. So all these are host ID. Now for the subnet ID, always all these things will be, we are not considering all these things. Only depending upon these value, we are going to assign the respective subnet ID. Because always for the subnet ID, the starting host ID it is 0. So here it will be 0 only. So we are not bothering about that. So these 3 the bits will vary from 0, 0, 0 to 1, 1, 1. So 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this will vary from 0, 0, 0 to 1, 1, 1. So remaining bit will be 0. Now we have seen that always this, the first, it is a network. We cannot able to use this. Similarly, the last will be broadcast. So we cannot able to utilize this. Remaining. So 0, 0, 1, then 5 zeros. What is the decimal equivalent for this? 0, 0, 1, then 5 zeros. What is the decimal equivalent for this? 0, 0, 1, 5 zeros. What is the equivalent for this? Anyone can give the answer?
32.
32. Very good. So the first, the subnet ID 10.32.0. Similarly, the second 0160. What is equivalent for this? 01, then 6 zeros. It is 64. Then third one 011 remaining 5 zeros. What is equivalent for this? 011 5 zeros.
96.
Yeah, 96. So 10.96.0.0. Then 101 plus 7 zeros. Remaining all are zeros. 1, 7 zeros. 10.128.0.0. So 101 remaining 5 zeros. What is equivalent for this? So 10 dot, this is 128. So this is 32. So 128 plus 32. What is this value?
160.
160. Yeah, 160. Then 1160. So 10 dot. So this is 96 plus 60. So 192. So these are all the usable subnets for a given IP address. But I need only 4 subnet. Among these 6 subnet, I can utilize any 4 subnets. Among these six, I can utilize any 4 subnets. Any doubt? Shall we proceed further?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So similar problems, you will see few more problems. An organization has a class B address with the network. Each subnet have up to 100 hosts. Apply subnet mask to IP addresses to find the corresponding subnet. So this is, let us consider, this is the given IP address. For the given IP address, we have to find the respective the subnet. So here, each subnet it should allocate 100 hosts. So this is class B. So 150.100 dot. So remaining, this is 8 field. This is 8 bit. So totally 16 bit. So in a 16, I should divide this into subnet ID, host ID. I want to provide, in the previous case, they have given I need 4 subnets. Here, in this case, I have to provide 100 the host to each subnet. So here, there, we have decided how many bits which is utilized for subnet. Here, the host is fixed. So out of the 16, first you should identify how many bits we can allocate to provide with the method with the minimum connection of the 100 hosts. So 2 power 0, so 2 power 1, 2 minus 2, 0. 2 power 2, 4 minus 2, 2. 2 power 3, 8 minus 2, 6. 2 power 4, 16 minus 2, 14. 2 power 5. What is 2 power 5? Yeah, sir. 32 minus 2, 30. 2 power 6.
64 minus
2, 62. So 2 power 7, 128 minus 2, 126. So if I'm allocating 7 bit for the host, I can provide 126 host, but here 100. If I'm allocating 6, I can be able to provide service to 62. So out of this 16, I am allocating 7 bit for the respective the host. So 150.100 dot. So out of these 16, first 8 I am allocating for subnet. In the last field, I am allocating a last 7 for host. So now this is subnet ID, this is host ID. So the mask, what is the number of bit which is used for masking at the subnet? 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 1. So 25. So the masking for this given problem, it is last 25. So 9 bits for subnet, 7 bits for each subnet. So given IP address 150, 112, 176, this is given IP address. Mask, I told you, so the 25 bits, 25 bit which is used for mask, 8881. So the 25 ones, how will you find that? Because the first host ID, it is a subnet ID. So kindly do AND operations. Do AND operations between these two. So this is the answers. So if you are converting again this into the respective the dotted decimal, 150.100.12.128. So this is the subnet address used by router within the organization. So shall we move to one more problem? So this is the different problem. This is a little bit, it's a different problems, different groups. So for each and every group, they are restricting number of subnet, number of the customer. So an ISP, that is Internet Service Provider, is granted a block of addresses starting with, this is the starting address. Class 16, that means this is nothing but network ID. Remaining, it is the subnet ID plus host ID. The ISP needs to distribute these addresses to the three groups of customers. So the first group has 64 customers, each needs 256 address. Here, kindly note down, here they are not utilizing any word. What is that, the number of that usable address. Here simply they are telling that distribute these address to three groups. 64 customer, each needs 256. Second group, 128 customers, each needs 128 address. Third group, 128 customers, each needs 64 address. Design the subblocks and find out how many addresses are still available. So here, the first group. So from the given IP address, first group need 64 with 256 each. Then second, 128 with 128 each. Third, 128 with 64 each. That means for the first one, I want to provide 64 subnets, each with 256 hosts. Second, 128 subnet with 128 hosts per subnet. Third one, 128 subnet with 64 each host. So, but the given ISP IP address, it is common. It is common to all these things. How we can be able to design the subblock, that is subnet. Then after assigning all these things, out of these things, this is 2 power 16. This is 2 power 16. Out of this, any unfilled addresses are there or not, we have to check it. We have to check it after allocating ABC for all the three groups. Still any the address is available as a vacant, that can be placed for the future purpose. We have to check. The first one, each customer needs 256 address, so 2 power 8, 256. Out of 16, I am using, out of this remaining 16, I am using 8 for subnet, 8 for host. So I am allocating 190 dot 100 dot then x. Then remaining are this is subnet, this is host. This is subnet, this is host. So subnet will vary from all zeros, 8 zeros to 8 ones. So automatically, it will vary from 190.100.0 because this is network, this is subnet, this is host. So if you see the subnet, the first subnet 190.100.0. Second, it will increase to one step, that is 0001, that is equivalent decimal is 1. So 190, 101. But I need only the 64 customers. I am not incrementing up to 255, 0255, because I need only the 64, it is sufficient. So from 0 to 63, I am allocating subnet as 0 to 63. Host, again same thing, each I need 256. So the first customer, it is 0 to 255, because if you see here 0 to 255, so it is a 256. Similarly, with the subnet ID one, the host is varying from 0 to 255, 256. So up to the customer, that is subnet is 63, it is varying from 0 to 255, so 256. So for each subnet, Y is varying from 000 to 1111. For the first customer with the subnet of 0, it is varying from 0 to 111. Then next, this is increasing from 0 to 1. That is the second customer, the subnet. For that, this Y is varying from 0 to 1111. That is 0 to 55. Because we need only the 64 customers. So for the subnet, so this bit I am only varying from 00002 up to that the 63, because I need only 64 customers. So for each customers I am allocating 256. Now if you see here, the total ID allocated for a group 1, 16,384. This is for group 1. For next group 2, 128 customers, 128 address. So 128 customers, that means I'm allocating 7-bit for host, then 25 for the remaining things. So 190.100, then 9-bit I am allocating for subnet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then in the last one also Y. Now if you see here, in the previous case, the last address is, this is nothing but a last address. In the previous case, this is nothing but the last address. I am only starting from there. I am only going to start from there. I am only going to start. I can be able to start. This 63 is fixed. Now I am increasing this because this is the lowest bit. I can assign 0 for this, or I can assign maybe 1 for this. So first, I'm assigning 0. That is for yeah, because 63 is assigned already, so this will come as 64. I'm assigning 0 for this. So from 0 to, that is all 0 to all 1, that is from 0 to 127. So next, for the next customer, I am going to increase this as 1. So automatically it will start from 128. So it will start from 128. This is 1. Again, all these bit also will vary. So automatically it will vary from 128 to 255. Similarly for the third customers, fourth customers, because I need only 128 customers. The similar way, like a previous case, I am increasing combination of these 8 plus this. I am going to increasing the combination of these 8 plus 9 from the last one. I am going to increase, then I am converting that as the decimals. So the 128 customers, 190.100.127, it is the subnet ID. Host ID, it is varying from 128 to 255. You see here, for each thing, we are allocating 128. For each case, we are allocating 128. So the number of address, 128 customers, then 128 respective hosts per customer, so totally 16,384. In the previous case, 16,384. So third group, it is 64 address, 128 group. So I'm going to reduce from 7-bit to 6 bits for the host, because I need only 64. So 2 power 6, it is at 64. So the same way in the previous case, 190 dot 100 dot. So the third I am taking as it is. In the fourth one, the first 2 bit is allocated for a subnet. So the similar way, the previous 190, 100, 127 is the last the customer. So we are going to start from next 128. So I need only 64 address. So 0 to 63, 64 to 127. Similarly, 128 to so plus 64. It is 128 to 130 to 192. Then 193 to 255. This is for the fourth customer. Similar way, then I am going to increase this from 128 to 129. Up to 128 customers, I am going to increase this. If you see here, for each 64. The number of address 128 customers, 64, 809. So 16,384 plus 16,384 plus 819. If you see here that our available address is 65,530 as per given problems. If you add all these things, it is 40,960. Still, so these are all the address which is available for the future expansions. These are the address which is available for a future expansion. So we will see one more problem. So network address is given with the 16 the network mask. That means this is a class B. This is a class B. So this is network ID. These two are host ID without subnetting. Use subnet with the 24. With the 24. That means out of 4 field, first 2 network ID. This is subnet ID. This is host ID. Find the number of usable subnet. You see here it is clearly given. Find the usable subnet and usable host address. It is very, very simple problems. You see here, without the masking, these two are network ID since it is in class B. First two is network ID, next two are host ID. So with the subnet, third is, because it is given as last 24, third is subnet, fourth is host. So for mask means, so for the subnet also, we are using one known as the mask. So 255, 255, 255, dot 0 is the mask. So if you see here, the same way, 172.16 dot. So this is for subnet. Then last field is for host. Now all these 8 bit, it will vary from 8 zeros to 8 1. So kindly increase from 0 0 0 0 to all ones. Convert that into the respective the decimals. 0 0 0 means then 0. 0 0 0 1 means 1. So 0 0 0 0 1 0 means it is 2. So it is increasing. If it is all 1 means it is 255. So it is increasing from 0 to 255. So here clearly it is given as usable the subnet usable host. Always this first it is the network ID which is used to connect in a network. Always this last it is in broadcast. So I cannot use 172.16.0 as the subnet as well as 172.16.255 as the subnet. I cannot able to use these. So usable the subnet 2 power 8 minus 2 it is 254. That means 1 to 254 I can use as a subnet. So a number of subnet usable subnet it is 254. Then number of usable host address. number of usable host address. So the similar way, see here, this is 254. Again, for each subnet, the last bit, so YYY, this is also will vary from all 0 to all 1 for each subnet. So for 0 subnet, it will vary from actually 0 to 255. So we are not utilizing 0 and 255. That is reasons we are only representing from 1 to 254. So for all usable subnet is 1 to 254. Again, the first subnet we cannot able to use. The last subnet we cannot able to use. So for each subnet, usable address 254. So 254, it is an usable subnet. For each subnet, I can use 254 address. So the total address size 254 into 254. So the total size, it is in 64,516. So using this IP address, class B IP address, I can be able to provide with the maximum of 64,516 the IP address with 254 as a subnet, and each subnet we can assign with the maximum of 254 hosts. So kindly practice the few problems. You will get lot of problems in the net also. You can kindly practice the few more problems in the
Sir,
net.
one doubt, sir.
Yeah.